Hey, how you doing guys? ZedEye here. So today I definitely wanted to touch on this interesting game that I was eyeing for past few weeks, maybe give or so. And this game is called The First Descendant. Previously it was actually known as Project Magnum, and now we finally got the official name as being, like I said, The First Descendant. It does look like it's going to be one of those special games, and it does seem like it's going to be more on a graphical side that will be very pleasing to the eyes. As you can see the trailer in the background as well, it does look great, kind of fast-paced, also third-person perspective shooter, and there's a lot more to it. Now, there's actually more information I definitely wanted to touch on regarding that this is indeed going to be a 4-player co-op play. So you can team up with other players, up to 4 people, with a strategic battles that you can actually be a part of. Each players have an amazing powers and abilities which can be, kind of a lead towards the tactical battles, for you to win. So there's going to be very unique characters. You can play as different characters as anyone you want, each with a distinctive concept and battle styles. Characters will also have customizable elements to allow players to support character decorations. It's been mentioned as well that there's going to be actually 12 different characters that are going to be available in a closed beta test coming this autumn in October. I will get into the specific dates and more about that. It also mentions a key detail that is going to have exciting and dynamic battles with plenty of action, multiple skills, and very unique weapons. Experiencing exciting battles with the different characters with each unique skill set, free movement, chain action through grappling hooks, colorful firearms, additional effects. And of course, this looks like it's going to be a very colorful and awesome time to be a part of. Now, here's the key detail as well, that this is going to have huge boss battles, right? It's going to have different appearances with different abilities that they are going to have, various of powers and difficulties, of course, as well, that will stimulate the player's competitive spirit as you struggle not to fall in a battle. There's also mentioned that you can equip a character with 3 guns, 4 pieces of secondary equipment, and various sub-weapons. So you can use and change the equipment based on the types of battles that perhaps you'll be encountering. New equipment as well develops characters' growth by combining various pieces, enhancing characters and firearm status, and adding new abilities as well. Obtaining new items through the clearing scenarios of missions, in the world missions, just where the cooperation is actually quite crucial. And you can use these items to challenge yourself with kind of more complicated tasks. Now, regarding of a beta, it's as of this moment that we got the information, at least that I can see here, it's available on Steam, right, the beta, and will be available on October the 20th to October the 26th. So it's going to be available for 6 days anyway. Unfortunately, I may not be able to get into, experience it for myself, because I may be able to actually, now that I think about it, because if you guys did not know, I'll be going away for about a month to America. I actually will be going away, it's like at the very end of September and coming back at the end of October. And I'm thinking about it when I should be able to come back and actually perhaps experience this beta. I don't think I'll have enough days, enough hours for me to give you a crucial and proper thoughts of what I've played and experienced, and give you a kind of a more credible information what I've experienced within this game. There's unfortunately no release date planned for this game yet. If the beta is here already, it means that it's already sort of maybe on a positive light. It depends, of course, how beta will perform as well. Perhaps it will come out in 2023. We don't know, of course. Now, if it could be worst case scenario, then I assume 2024. So this is a description exactly what mentions within this game what you will be doing anyway, right? As a player, that you become as a descendant within this game, and is given missions to fight against invaders for the survival of humans and to protect Ingris continent. That's as it mentions here anyway. The player can experience spectacular story by growing stronger through various missions and stories, finally discovered the Descendant secret. You can also feel the first Descendant unique atmosphere through high quality fields developed with the Unreal Engine 5 and gain a new experience of reality and SF fantasy coexisting in one place. I have seen as well that this may be a free-to-play game. That's interesting. And I hope it's actually not, because usually when a free-to-play game will stand or would mean, well, it's not good news, mainly because there's just not enough content or there's something fishy going on in terms of the monetization. But it is being developed by NEXON, and also the publisher is NEXON and Korea, so yeah, it's gonna be very different, kind of direction that Western games are usually meant for, and how people are experienced for, like, say in America or Europe as an example. Like, it's not gonna be a typical RPG or third-person perspective games that we're usually aware of and we usually like to experience and play. This is gonna be a little bit something different, and this is the reason I'm actually kind of interested, because I'm all about the third-person perspective games with the RPG elements and good stuff like this within the video games. I'm always looking for more of those. This is why I'm a big fan of the PlayStation exclusive games, because they mainly are a third-person perspective games. The Last of Us, Uncharted, also Ghost of Tsushima, God of War, Returnal, Spider-Man, like all these games are third-person perspective games, and I really appreciate them. Even though all the games are pretty much have said they're all exclusive to PlayStation, so I should perhaps mention as well a few other games that are not just PlayStation exclusive, like Rockstar games like Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, The Witcher 3, even, well, I was about to mention Destiny 2, but there are elements of third-person perspective in there as well, but it is mainly a first-person perspective game. Like the closest kind of comparison that this game really reminds me of it is Returnal kind of combined with the Outriders, because the Outriders has like a lot of these very high graphical special effects in terms of using the abilities, and this game kind of has that similarities to it. Returnal with the like flashy and very colorful aesthetics within the environment and the world, and this has that as well. That's why I kind of combine these two together. Either way, I'm definitely looking forward to this game. I'm definitely am interested to see more. We will find out more, like I said, come closer to October, and perhaps we'll see a raw gameplay as well, because that's really what it really matters. Alright, like and subscribe guys. See you guys all, and have a wonderful day.